Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we won a holy war down here for the Duchy of Beja, which we now own instead of the Adavides, but that did make us threatening, so we actually have a defensive pact against us now for the first time. I think we see this by clicking on ourselves here, but it's only the Adavides that have joined, so nothing we need to be concerned about there, at least for the time being. And we would like to now go to war against England, but we're having a little bit of trouble getting it through the council, and we could, you know, buy favours from people or whatever, but I'm kind of inclined to just wait it out. Our Chancellor, the Duke of Moray here, who is the major problem, all of these people are returning favours to him. He'll probably die soon, or else his favours will expire and we'll be able to declare. And I think spending some time in peace is probably a good idea anyway. We do have some vassals who are grumpy about their levies being raised, and of course the threat will have time to decay. So for the time being, I guess we'll just do the stuff that you can do while at peace. Oh, of course we're not actually at peace because we're fighting in the Frisian Liberation Revolt with our friends in the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, well we'll just hang around then and wait for things to happen. I guess we could consider changing our focus to something else maybe. I do like keeping the health, especially while we're stressed. Though I think we can lose stress by going carousing, so that might be a decent replacement. Maybe hunting can remove stress as well? I don't think so, actually. We'll go carousing a bit. While we're not actually actively fighting any wars. Though I think we might not be able to, as long as we are still nominally in this war. Marshal Mayor James told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. We can absolutely spend 50 gold for extra technology spread rate. Can we invite people to carousing? No, we need to be at peace. Okay. Well, we could go and help to try and end this sooner, but it looks like the Byzantines probably have it taken care of, though they are engaging in an unfortunate battle there. Let's keep an eye on this and see how they're doing. They've got 3,000 here. This army is leaving, as is this one. But the Holy Roman Empire army here is on the way up. So if this army doesn't get destroyed before the reinforcements arrive, I think they'll probably have a good chance of winning a battle there. Earl of Santiago seeks to kill somebody. Okay. Alright, you have to get in quickly now. You're 2 counties away. Alright, I think they're good. So that's that done with, and we should be able to go carousing now, once this ends. So I guess we'll try to improve relations with our Chancellor here. Am I missing the invite to carousing? Oh, he has to be at peace as well, I think. He's having a bit of a revolt for Moray. Well, he could end up being removed from power that way. So I guess would suit our purposes just fine. He's winning at 79% though. Instead I guess we'll just invite other powerful vassals. Duke of Kent I suppose we should try to keep happy. And our Duke of Ulster. And that's Moray. Munster, at 8 years old, is definitely too young for carousing. And I think I skipped Galloway here. You're a revolt leader, so we don't care about you. I think that'll probably do it. I guess we can invite our sons who hate us. He's not even in our court. Prince Beethan doesn't hate us, so he should accept. I suspect John will just decline to come. Alright, I think that's probably enough people. Duke Donald of Ulster declines the invitation, okay. Our son accepts, okay. The one that doesn't hate us. Our Duke of Meath declines. Galloway declines. Kent accepts, okay. John, as expected, declines. Murray of the Isles accepts. Should be enough people for a pretty good party. Call to arms from the Holy Roman Empire against England. I think this will cancel my party, so I'm going to decline. And in any case, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need my help against England. Yeah, he's at 87% and he's, I think, pretty much depleted the English levy. He's down to 2,500, so we're going to decline this. It doesn't cost us prestige. It'll probably annoy the Kaiser a bit. But that's okay. Our party is much more important. So down to 11% threat at this point. And nobody else has joined the pact against us. In fact, I think the Adavies have left, is that correct? It's just this guy that's in it? No problem at all there then. Our guests have arrived for the private feast. Let's get it started. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such short a time. It brings you closer to your companions. You feel like good friends already. So we are going to be friends with the Duke of Kent, Wulfgar. So he shouldn't be too annoyed about not being on the council anymore. Well, he'll still be annoyed, but the plus 100 friend modifier, plus the 100 from pressing his claim, will definitely keep him off our backs. Reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. So we have 30% chance of losing stressed. Let's hope it happens. We get an extra diplomacy as well. Unfortunately, we are still stressed. That's okay. We'll probably try again at some point. So Moray has defeated his revolt, and he's still alive. Can we check how long the favors that he has will last? This one expires in 2 months, 16 months, 5 months. So I think in 2 months we should be able to get that war declaration through the council. Being around Murray makes me feel calm and satisfied. The contentedness from him is contagious, and all the world's trouble seem less frightening. So we lose the trait stressed. Didn't even need to go carousing at all. Thanks to Murray here, who is dull and has the great pox. Okay. Well, that is great news. Kind of inclined to change my focus straight back, but of course we can't for a few years. Hopefully that will ensure that we continue to live long. Okay, so I think that will be the end of one of these favors. Let's see if we can declare war now. The council is unanimously in favor. Okay. I guess Malise changed his mind. So I think we'll continue to do what I said, namely claim Northumbria on behalf of our Earl of Cumberland. This will allow us to usurp the duchy title here and then declare again for Durham. We should have a very quick and easy war, considering that England is currently not in a very good place. Where was it? Northumbria for Duke of Lothian? Oh, is this one? Okay. For the Earl of Cumberland. So Norway will be on their side, but the Kaiser will be on our side. Sounds good. And I don't think we're going to need to bring the troops from overseas. In fact, I think we'll just disband these guys too, since they're going to be a little awkward to maneuver around there. Everyone else will have meet up over here. Why don't you come around this way, though? I might just bring my retinue back up, though. Probably good to have them around. We could probably afford to build more retinue at this point, actually. We're only about half of our cap. We'll hold off on doing that for the moment, though. I think we have at least one more castle town we can build in here. So let's get that started as soon as possible. Sicily is in on our side apparently, which I didn't see them mentioned on the war declaration screen. But good to know. Our Chancellor says his mission to Norfolk has been a success. He's improved relations with the Grand Master of the Knights Templar. We can probably move him elsewhere, actually. I think our Duke down here is pretty happy, but of course everyone's pretty happy, so maybe there's nowhere else that he's really needed. We could work on Moray, I suppose, but he's probably going to be dead soon. I'll just let him stay where he is. Alright, Sicily is sieging our target county. I guess we'll send 3,000 over there to make sure that it stays being sieged. And meanwhile, we'll send some more troops south. I guess we could siege the capital, but that doesn't really seem like it's going to do much for us, considering the top holding's already held by the Kaiser. That's where we'd have chances of capturing members of the royal family. We'll just siege another county nearby. And see if any decently sized armies show up. Actually, I guess this siege already counts for us, because the Kaiser's in this war. And all of his other sieges too, for that matter. So we get a bit of a head start. As if this war needed to be made any easier. Right, the Earl of Gwynedd is fabricating a claim on the Duchy of Gwynedd. Let's see, who do we have righteous imprisonment on? We could try to imprison the Duke here, but I don't think we have much of a reason to do that. Ooh, we have an inheritance warning for Cumberland. So he could end up inheriting, I guess, a duchy title? But surely if he inherited a duchy title, he'd remain our vassal. He's related to the Duke of Cornwall, so it could be that. I'm not sure. No, I don't think he's in that list. Anyway. We'll just give him the duchy title as soon as we've finished with this war, and that might fix the problem. Otherwise we just won't worry about it, I guess. Up to 57% after that siege. Meanwhile, England has assembled a decently sized army down here and is sieging me. So we might go and fight that army at some point. And our daughter needs an education focus, so she's rowdy, playful, and brooding. So martial should be okay. Intrigue probably not. Guess we'll go with stewardship then. And we're about to finish another siege of our target county here, or the first siege in our target county. We'll need to do 3 more holdings before we start getting ticking war score, but I think the war is going to be over before that becomes a factor. And I think after we finish this next siege in Durham, we'll send this army south. Actually, why wait? We'll just detach enough men to continue the siege and send the rest of this army down south here. Actually, that reminds me, I never actually transported my retinue back up. So we'll bring them along too. Why don't you join this army? We'll disband these boats. And go relieve the siege. We're going through a little army from Chester there, but that's not really a big deal. We have commanders in charge. We won our siege in Durham. Another 5% from that battle, and we captured a count as well. Who will just immediately ransom. Apparently lost a commander. We'll appoint our duke here. Siege of Newcastle gets us to 100%. So we'll enforce those demands. Our claimant and vassal ended up gaining the county. We should be able to usurp the duchy title now, gain some extra prestige. And we'll just give that to him. There we go. I don't think we have any lower titles, but I'll click that anyway. And we'll disband our troops. Alright, so a fairly quick and easy war against England. We'll be able to take Durham thanks to our de jure claim next time if we want to, unless there's something better that we want to take. Though I think we're at the point where we're stronger than England, so any future wars against them should be pretty easy. Let's see, what is their max levy? I guess this might be the easiest way to see. Total levy is 18k compared to our 21k, so we are significantly stronger, I think. And as long as we keep the Holy Roman Empire on our side, that should make things pretty trivial. Mysterious Jewish man has offered his services at your court. He is well versed in feudal court intrigue, not federal court intrigue. and has a path both as a past both as a mercenary and a spy. If you can be trusted, you could very well prove to be an indispensable asset in your court. Elazar appears at our court. Okay. Well, I guess we'll check him out, though usually we're going to want powerful vassals on the council. Though we do have a Jewish steward right now. Steward. We could appoint our Duke of Beja instead, who would be almost as good and is a powerful vassal. Of course he's very happy with me, no matter what. So I think we'll just leave things as they are for the moment. It's not going to cause us any trouble. Alright, well we're out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.